New Year's Day 2016 in Chicago, there were 15 people shot, 2 deaths, gang warfare. This is going on all the time in Chicago. You know what, I got to tell you, there's more gun control there than anywhere else, I think, in the entire nation. What is happening? And every time you hear a liberal or somebody talking about more gun control, I think of Chicago. Because it doesn't work. Bad people do bad things. It doesn't matter how many laws. Don't you guys figure things out? Haven't you got it yet? Laws are broken. That's their job. By bad people, good people. They're the ones that you're always aiming at. Pardon the pun. I mean, Chicago is just Chicago. This is gang warfare. This isn't a whole bunch of soccer moms going out and shooting at each other. It just ain't that way. It's about the bad guys. And so leave these good people alone, please. The Chicago mayor, he's got a big detachment thing going on. I'm not talking about the police station. I'm talking about him and his people and his citizenry. This guy hasn't got a clue. I mean, he always just walks around saying dumb things like, oh, there was another shooting. Well, I tell you, it must have been a black kid that was shot by a white cop, so let's do this and let's do that, and this is a white mayor. It's like he wants to stir trouble up all of the time. I mean, in 2015, across the nation, police shot and killed 1,177 people. Kind of sounds like it goes with the job, doesn't it? You can actually look this up yourself, www.mappingpoliceviolence.com. And the mayor of Chicago, the guy I've been talking about here, he says, hey, look at that. We need a major overhaul in Chicago. We got to take all the guns away from the police. We got to give them tasers. Is there some piece of all this other stuff that he doesn't get? I mean, people are using guns. Don't take a knife to a gunfight. He says, let's use lasers or tasers. Pardon me now. I mean, but most shootings, he says, are black people. So we got to, why does he bring up color and everything else? You got gun deaths or deaths by guns going on. He's talking about colors and something that ain't a gun, blah, 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 blah. California, the attorney general there says, Congress, shame on you. We want and need more gun control. She's a Democrat, obviously, and you guys won't bring in more gun control. So I got an idea. All the bodies of the kids who were killed, murdered at Sandy Hook, I want to take pictures of them, of their bodies, and all of the autopsies and everything else, and lay them out. And all of you people who are against gun control, you need to come in and look at this. That's my plan. What a dumb thing. What a dumb thing to do or to say. And she thinks that that's going to make everybody run out of the room and say, let's have gun control. Doesn't she understand people or what humanoids would actually, I know what I would do. I would look at that and say, this is so horrible. I would rush out of there and not buy another gun because I want to make sure it doesn't happen again. Because bad people will always do bad things. I want to be in a position where I can prevent that. And she's thinking just the opposite. I mean, we're just at different ends. Mars, Venus, I don't know, pick your thing. January 19th to the 22nd in Las Vegas, Nevada. The SHOT Show was on yet again, and the day before, the 18th of January, is Industry Day for the media, and that's me too, and everybody goes out in the media, and we shoot guns all day. I think there's like 800 booths set up with everybody who's in that business. They say, shoot my gun, and then you can tell a story about it and tell everybody how good it is, and that's kind of cool. It's great fun. You bump into lots of people, and a lot of movie star types there as well as me. Hey, and I think there's 600 or 800 media guys there, and then we get into the actual SHOT Show, and that is a big deal. It's lots of fun. You have 100,000 people or upwards to that, and it's the safest place to be in town, don't you know? Hey, thanks so much for your time, and what's right is right and left is wrong, and that will be political, don't you know? Come back tomorrow, I have more for you from the right. See ya.